Hello and welcome to episode number 59 of this Let's Play Workers and Resources Soviet Republic here at HanniballNOR's channel. The last episode we sorry, I just had to get a little bit of oversight. What the heck are you doing all the way out here? Can you just go home and do something useful? I do think we'll find just do that, just so our snowplow doesn't go like on a 7-year-long journey. But yeah, did we ever do the research? We had a little bit of an issue. Yeah, we did. Did the underground metro next, and we have this one, Soviet pipelines. Would be nice. But yeah, we're going to be planning out our dry dock area here. And I do think I have like a little bit of an idea how I would like this to be. First, when I was planning this, I had like an overly complicated plan in my head. But then I decided, you know what? I don't need to be overly complicated. It'll just be a little bit complicated. Let's see if we have... Oh, now the middle mouse button doesn't want to work for me here. Alright, it's still gonna be a little bit of a drop here, which I'm not 100% sure if I like. Let's try and flatten this out a little bit more. Like so we can have it kind of on the same level here. That makes sense. Like so. And did my middle mouse button die again? It worked so nicely last episode, which was just like a couple of minutes ago since I ended the recording for. There we go. The game is weird. Okay, so we would like to have this road coming out to here. We also have a kitty cat that wants to be part of this recording, obviously. Yeah, we can't have a recording without you. I know, kitty cat skin. And then you come up here. And then we'll just... Because in my head I was kind of thinking, should we add in like a warehouse and a open storage here? But I think we can do this with not doing that, basically. Because this has like an internal storage of quite a bit, actually. So yeah, we're gonna just have a direct connection with a rail network. Sometimes my brain just says, nah, you know what, I'm going on vacation, you can fix this by yourself. And then we could just do... something like that. And then we have a perfect snapping point here, almost. Like so. Alright, cats. Yeah, sometimes he's very, very cuddly. And for some reason, he really, really likes the microphone. Yeah, so here, for example, we could have had like distribution centers, end stations for the bus. Could potentially also think about getting like a train track going here, delivering passengers, and have like a city going up along the coast here, which could be nice. Yeah, I could. All right, so why is... I don't get it. I am really frustrated by this middle mouse button. Don't know if you can tell. So basically the best way of solving it is just by spam clicking it, but now it just seemed like it just stopped completely. So we're gonna have to use the Alt button to rotate, which is so frustrating because it's not in my muscle memories. Alright, so you're gonna come all the way out here. Which means we're gonna have to have a train coming out here. Yeah. Okay, give me 1 second. I'll just see if I can fix this middle mouse button. It's so annoying. Alright, after a lot of frustration, we should be having the mouse fixed. Well, we talked about what? We talked about adding in a rail connection here. And I do wonder if we would like to just have like a long rail connecting over here, which means it's going to be an expensive project, but I think it might be worth it. So let's see if we can manage to do something here. I have like a cat. You probably know by now that he is a little bit all over the place. So if I get this up here, so 2, 4, and 6. 1, 2, 3. And then have you come out to about here. And we'll do something similar here. Alright, and then Katsuki, could you please relax a little bit? Alright. He's sometimes he is a little bit too much cozy, and you know, kind of just leaves like 7 tons of cat hair in my face, which is a little bit frustrating at times. But yeah, let's say we go down like that. Like so. Now the beam should be fairly aligned. Now we kind of would like to have you coming up here at the same. Let me get the beams to be aligned. Okay, so let's say we did something like that, and then let's go out to... for some reason the beams are not aligned. To here, 66 meters out here. 66 meters out here. Why, game? Why is this not aligned? Okay, that was too far. Too far, okay. So then we'll go from here to here. It's 41 meters. .8 meters. 48 meters. So my idea is to remove the ramp here and have the ramp coming down here. That is potentially a stupid idea. I think maybe we'll just bridge across here. I think that would be potentially the best way of doing it. $35, $37, and $37. So let's see, you come from this side here, and you can come in here, and then you can go out here. Okay, so you come from this side, and then you go 32, 35, 35. Come from this side, go straight, you can go in here. I mean, I've built these so many times that I should be like 100% certain about these, right? Yeah, so we'll do something like that. Okay, and then we'll lift this road up here. Road, please. Thank you very much. And we'll have a bridge 2, 4, and 6, and up 1, 2, 3, and 2, 4, and 6, 1, 2, 3, and then we'll just bridge up across here. And then connect these up here. I think this is potentially the best way of doing it. And then we'll have... Let me get you. It should be straight, right? And then you come in here. Let's go up to 76 meters here, and then 32, and then we'll just have like a little crisscross here. That should be enough space, and then we could have quite a lot of stuff happening here. Then this could go... No, I think we'll actually have... It's fine, it's fine. Now you continue out in that direction, right? Like so. Is it necessary for us to go in here? I mean, better safe than sorry, right? Because we have a fairly large area here with absolutely nothing. I mean, this could potentially be a good place for a... Oh, an industry area of some sort. Let's also chat and see how this is coming along. There's so many episodes trying to get people to move in here. They just don't want to. People are not complaining that much. I think we'll start building another one here as well. People to move in. Yeah, if we need the this one here. I'm not 100% sure, but it's nice to have like a close connection to this. Right? I mean, if we think about this, how much pollution are you producing? It's this one here, 18.80. 18.80 times 30. 560 meters. Okay. How much pollution do you create, Mr. Drydock? 8. 30 times 8. 240. Theoretically means we could have like one city here. Think about that. $240. So we probably don't want to have any residents. And we'll just make a little dividing wall here. Yeah. Now, how many people do we need here? So, what is it? 500 we needed for... airplane. This one. 500. So, that is 1,500 people we need here. So that probably means we're gonna need to have some of these the Nipri ones here. Each of these holds what? 500 and yeah, so we have 3 of these. That should be enough to provide workers out to here. That kind of also makes me think we could have added in a warehouse here connected to a shopping center here. We're gonna have to make this a little bit of a weird one. Speaking of a weird one, could we added in something like that? I feel that was weird. Because we will potentially also set this bus route that goes through this entire city here. Maybe we'll also like to hook that up to this town here. Also, let's think about this. We're gonna probably need to make everything here, right? So houses, all sorts of things. We're also gonna need to have electricity coming up here. We're probably gonna need to have our own water source. Oh, by the way, think about this. Where is the... oh, it's way out here. It should be definitely more than enough for sewage. Yes, my brain is tingling, and of course my mouse died while we were thinking. So, to be perfectly honest, these are very good buildings, but I kind of feel like these are... I don't like them. Did we have these? How many? It's 150 here. That's 93, 96. I think that is the highest quality buildings we can get. 96. Excuse me. 96, and that is 145 people. So we need 1,500 divided by 145. That means we need 10 of those. 10 of those. And also want to make this look a little bit okay. And we should have enough for some interesting buildings here and here, right? Okay, so let's say we would like to have a... divider like these per... if that looks like it or not. I mean, easiest would have been to just do this, right? That would have been the easiest way. How many... there's 1, 2... It's 6. That's 12. So we're probably going to need to have 3 rows of these. Yeah, let's say that is kind of what we want. So that is what? That is 2, 4, 6, 12. And do we want to have like another row in here? Oh, you have no idea how frustrating it is. And the little mouse will just decide to not work. So frustrating, because I have like both had like a Razer Naga mouse and the Corsair Scimitar mouse, because I'm kind of very addicted to having like the numpad on the side. But all of those mouses have had like the exact same problem, which I think it's like planned. We should theoretically have done this situation here, right? I think that would have been a better way of doing it. Oh, I forgot to put a snapping point in here. Gosh, I'm getting lazy on my olden days here. And again, do we want to have it? I don't understand why the middle mouse button just stops working. I have to open it up and kind of remove like 10 cat worth of hair inside the mouse. Yeah, I'm not 100% happy with this this solution here. What other type of buildings do we have? We have these ones, which contains quite a lot more people. A little bit more of a high-rise area, but I kind of feel like it kind of breaks the area a little bit when we have like so many different types of buildings, if you catch my drift. I think we'll wait. I need to think a little bit about this area here. I'm also not 100% sure if I like the way this thing here kind of bends. Excuse me. So what I'm thinking is we could do something like that instead. Yeah, let's remove the interior roads here while we think about what we want. But yeah, we could definitely squeeze in. Well, these are what, 250? I kind of like to have like the same type of buildings because, you know, refab panels, right? So, so we can get like 2 rows of those in here. So that is what? 500, 1,000, 2,000, 2,500. I mean, we could have done something like that, right? Just align it up a little bit better. Yeah, we could definitely have done that. I kind of feel like that makes more sense. A lot more sense. How are we doing here? We're very close. Can we just speed this up a little bit, maybe? Maybe we can get to work on some of our rail things. I mean, 98%. If we just speed up a little bit, we should be able to have them. Come on, you can do it. Also, it's 43 degrees. Let's, sorry, minus 43 degrees. Let's have a quick little look and see what the temperature is here now. See, this is a little bit cold. Wasn't that what we said? And this was a little bit cold. So, yeah. 15 degrees Celsius. That is 47.8. Oh, this is not doing us any favors. I'm not 100% sure what the priority does, but in my head, it kind of tells that they would like to use this before they use this. If that makes sense. I think they can only be supplied by one of these at a time. So, for example, this house here has like 7 billion connections, but I think you can only get supplied by one at a time. But let's say we put this one as high priority. Now this is going to be the one that supplies this house. Let's see here. Now it's minus 41. Maybe we could survive some complaints during the winter. I mean, we're kind of right at the threshold here with regards to temperatures. I'm not like overly concerned. This though is a little bit lackluster. Where is your closest? Yeah, but it's not like that we're gonna have like minus 46 degrees all the time. But yeah, let's remove these houses here. And we'll think about how we would like to do this. I think we'll do that next time, because I need to plan out a couple of things before. Alright. So it worked like almost the entire episode, and then it just said, nope, I'm not going to work anymore. So frustrating. So, if you have the same issue as I do with the middle mouse button, just spam clicking the mouse button should do it, but I have kind of learned that if you kind of turn it upside down, sometimes it works, but no. No, I think it is time to buy a new mouse. I think that is in, I'm gonna have to make room for that in the budget. Yeah, so we have a residential zone here, and we're gonna need to have at least 1,005 plus all the amenities. How are we looking with regards to the prison? We're kind of doing... not doing alright here, but okay. I'll do that. They should be able to walk to... no? Okay. But what we can do, we can... I don't think we have anything else that we are building now, do we? Except for these. And the prefab, yeah. So what we can do, we can... continue with these. So we would like to have you coming in direction, okay? Like so. Always a little bit risky starting to mess around with the footpaths. It can mess up people. So for example, if we had upgraded these two roads here, then you know they couldn't have moved out because they are so law abiding that it's almost sickening. Almost sickening. Go. Almost where we need to be. So that is the entire road on both sides here. Nice. There was also a couple of gravel roads that I would have loved to have fixed. If we do something like that, workers. Yeah, one day, my friends, we're gonna have all the street lamps that we want to have here. Make it look like a proper city, right? By the way, how many do you have? Your vehicle type, the HMCK12, the bulldozer, some new everything. Research has been done. Yep, it's old news. Yep, old news. Old news. Wait, no? For a second there, I thought the middle mouse button was busted or started to work again. It's so weird because it's just like it works perfectly and then it just completely dies, which I don't think you have any idea how frustrating it is. Well, anyways. Should we just start planning this? I wonder if that would be kind of what we want. So we're gonna need to have power coming out here. We're gonna need to have water being produced somewhere around here. Maybe some fresh glacier melt water from this here, maybe. Alright. So one thing we know is that we do want to have these footpaths here, right? And we do want to have snapping points. So if we just make the things that we really know that we want to have. You come in here. You come in here. Alright, and then we would like to have kind of like to have a very uniform building code, even though they might not be the best ones for the job. I think we're just gonna squeeze in as many as we can here. Probably means we're going to need quite a lot of services here. Okay, and then we would like to have you coming up to probably would like to have a middle road in between these, right? So, like so. So we probably would like to have them going down here as well. I don't think we need to have... Well, maybe. Maybe we want to have some of them here cross over like that. Who knows? We might have some good stuff on the other side of the road here. And then we would like to have more of those buildings. Make sure. Yeah, it's the other one. So we used this one as our guide, so that means we're going to be using the outer one as a guide. Like so. Now the question is, this probably... Yeah, we probably would like to have this be a road crossing like so instead of the top. Another thing we could potentially have done is to... Let's say we make a road... from here, and then go out to here, and then we'll have a garbage disposal. Yeah, that's not gonna work, is it? Get you as close as humanly possible. No, that's not gonna work. Well, we could have garbage here and dump station here. It's also something we need to see. What is it? 1.85. The highest one is 1.85 megawatts, and these do 500 kilowatts. So 504, right? Times 1, 2, 3, 4 times 4. That is too much. So we need 504 times 3, that is 1.5. So for every 3 building, we're gonna need a substation. 1, 2, 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, what? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, what if we remove that one and that one and instead do this? I wonder if that is going to be a little bit better. Katsky, would you please? Would you please, Katsky? No, Katsky wouldn't please. Let's see here. So we need to go out here to get proper junction here, or proper turn. And then like that. Okay. And we're also going to need to have something like that, so that you can cross over here. So that means we're gonna need to have, what is it? 6, 12. So 12 divided by 6. Why can't I do math? So we need 2 on this side. So let's say we have 1. 2. It's not going to be enough. Oh, but then we can have the garbage on the end here. Yeah. Okay, so we'll have garbage here and electricity here. Garbage here, electricity here, and then we'll just mirror on the other side here. Yeah, that makes more sense. Make it look a little bit more structurally sane, maybe. So we don't have like rows and rows of garbage cans. What was that, by the way? Fires? Anything else? Nope. Someone else has been seeing that. Alright, so we're gonna have like 2 million people here. And we don't want to have it closer than it is now. So that is what? 6 times 2 times, what is it, 270? 252. So that is 3,024 people we can have in this little area here. And we're gonna need 1,500 here, and then we'll have 1,000 for services and other stuff. And I think that should be enough. If not, we could add in. A second here, let me just think here. We probably would like to have it coming up like that. Is there a road here that I'm not seeing? And then, where's the road at? Yes. You go in here. You go in here. Where is... like so. And we're gonna need to remove you. Snapping from here and here. Snapping points. And you can come out here, and then we're probably gonna have some amenities here. I'm kind of tempted to do something else with regard to the rails here. And the reason is this area here is kind of alright for a lot of stuff. So I think what we're going to do, we're just going to be removing that, and then we'll have rails coming in here. Does that make sense? Like so. Like so, and then kind of come in here. Means this needs to come up a little bit more. This needs to come up a little bit more. So now we should have the option of branching out from this, right? Let's say we would like to have this also deliver to a warehouse. Actually, you know what? Maybe that would be a good idea. Maybe not. A warehouse. What do we need? We need a warehouse. We need a open storage, because we're also going to need to have like a little area for some construction things here, so that we can rebuild all that stuff. And fuel would also be nice, so they don't have to travel all the way out here to get fuel. In the future, I mean. So yeah, let's say that is kind of what we want. I feel like I've been terrible at explaining my visions here. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, so let's say we would like to have a warehouse here, right? Then we should be able to easily get like a thing like this coming in here and delivering to a warehouse. And an open storage, and yeah. I think that is kind of what we would like to do. Then we could deliver and all sorts of goodies here. Yeah. Yeah, giving us a little bit more space here as well is always nice. So, how far is it from here down to here? It's 200 meters. We can walk almost 400 meters with proper pathing. So, so yeah, this is a good size, right? So we could have all the amenities up here, and also have the bus stop going basically back and forward here. And then from the bus stop they can walk an additional couple of meters. And then how much heat does this require? 12 of these. 12 times 17. That is what? Right, it's only 200. 12 times 17. That's only 200. So then we also need to calculate where we would like to have our keeping, because this is important, right? So let's say we have this guy here, which does produce 450, so that means we have 200. 250 left. And if that is 90 minus 3 minus 3 minus 3, that's 300 away, that is 81. So we kinda don't want to have it be more than 300 meters away if we're gonna be fueling it with just this. Like, so if we didn't want to build any pipes, that is kind of how close we would have needed to have it. And that's way too close, because this is 7 times 30, which is 210 meters. So we kind of need to have it on 210 meters away. So we're going to have to build some cables for this. So if we, what is it, 210 I said. So let's say we build it out here, just for an example. Okay. And then we build you, let's say, all the way out here. That is 400, that's almost 5, so that's 85 or 86 point something. That is 86. Okay. Let's say 85 degrees down here. So basically, if we build a heat exchanger here, a small one, so if this is 85, then minus this is so easy math, so annoying. 85, and then 50 is 1.5 degrees it loses, so that is 84. So we should be able to, let's say we have one here, and then one here. That should be more than enough. And yeah, I say, yeah, this should be enough to heat this entire area. And then we could have all the amenities, all the shopping centers and such behind here. Yeah, I think that is kind of a good idea. But I also do wonder, my friends, if we have gone quite over time. Let's see if we can find a good thumbnail. Something like this, maybe? Yeah, it could be an interesting thumbnail. So yeah, with that, my friends, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, would you kindly smash that like button? There should be a subscribe button in the comment section, all the good stuff you can find underneath the video, and all interactions goes far, helping us fight that pesky YouTube algorithm. So yeah, until next time, take care, and keep smiling.